18-minute drive. I don't know. He said he just got in the shower or is just getting in the shower.
Yeah.
I'm impressed with that.
Thank you. And also, to be fair, and I want Danny to recognize this too, this is your fault.
How is it my? Oh, no. Hold on.
This is my lateness is 100% your fault.
How is it my fault?
Because you decided to ask me to do this
at 10 o'clock
after I drank 4 scotches and I was trying to get pussy.
I'm sorry,
that
Lewis.
That is on you.
I don't fucking care. I'm not your goddamn babysitter.
That's on you, brother.
That is not no. And I take partial responsibility. Partial responsibility. Partial responsibility because I said when I texted you, I was like, it's after 10.
Yeah.
And I was like, we were just at Punchline and I saw Lou at the bar.
We were getting I was getting after it.
I'm kind of shooting myself. But as soon as you were like, yo, let's rock. I was like, that should have been also the biggest red flag. Let's rock, dude. Let's fucking do it. I fucking knew it.
Oh, actually, now I want to hash this out on the air, okay? And I'm fucking mad at Danny, too.
Why?
Okay?
What did Danny do?
Danny was a part of the fucking constituency that floated by my house on the fucking Delaware River. I am so fucking mad at the both of you. All right, wait. So I got. Hang on. All right, I gotta say. All right, I want.
And you know what's funny? When you told me last night that Dave Tober was there, I'm like, "Fuck, we should have stopped."
Yeah, dude. All right, wait. I want to set the scene. All right, I want to set the scene for everybody. Okay.
Oh, so good.
So I decided to have a river day with my buds because I used to live in Jersey and the Delaware River is literally my front yard. So I'm sitting there and I'm having beers, having a great time.
In a pink Adirondack.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just leaning back. And as soon as I saw it, I was like, that looks like Lou.
And then I see this this group of ragtag misfits floating down the river and I'm looking at them and I'm like, that kind of looks like Drew Montana. And nobody looks like Drew Montana except Drew Montana. Nobody.
That is very true.
And I'm sitting there and I'm like, fuck, that looks like Naeem. I'm pretty sure that's Dan. And then I stand up and I'm like, I lose my mind. I'm like waving. I'm like, guys, I live here. How incredible is this? They don't say anything. They say nothing. And I'm literally like, guys, it's Lou. And Shaner, who I'm pretty sure you were wearing a jacket on the river. I'm pretty sure you're the only person I've seen wear denim on the river. He just very casually just looks over and goes, "What's up?" And I imploded mentally because I was like, "What do you mean? Don't act like this isn't the most incredible fucking thing anyone has ever done. This is the fact that it was the time, the place, my house, these people, that day, that hour, you just decided to float by." And so I'm like, "You guys want to have a beer?" And I can't remember if it was you or Drew who just went, "Nah." And I lost my mind. Now, did my meltdown have to do with the fact that I may or may not have been doing cocaine all day?
We definitely, dude. The way you were waving with both hands. I was so excited. Hey guys,
I was so excited.
Come on!
I was so excited to have this moment with you guys.
Fucking.
I was literally, oh my god! I turned into like a tiny Japanese anime girl.
Oh man!
Hi, hello.
And at that point, we were like, "Dude, Lou's gay." Just keep going.
And bro, I will say, dude, you guys probably could have heard me yell like down the fucking river. I was so fucking mad. I was so fucking mad. I was like, those motherfuckers.
Dude, it was so funny because we also, I can't fucking believe it.
I can't fucking believe it.
Okay, no, I know that.
Don't act.
Everybody you were with was like, Lou, no, you don't.
I know those guys.
No, you don't.
We literally heard you. Like, no, those are my friends.
All right, I will.
You look so stupid.
I will say though, after I calmed down, I just kind of sat down and I was staring at the river, and out loud to nobody, I said, in their defense, that is the funniest thing they could have done.
It was so good. What was even better was everybody that you were with was looking at you like
I was insane.
What is he doing?
Oh my
You
God.
looked so fucking dumb. It was so fucking
In my fucking
funny,
lavender thigh-high
dude.
bathing
Standing
suit.
there, hey!
Guys!
No, what are you doing? I know them. I know them.
We do stand-up comedy
No.
together.
And everyone just,
I will never forget. Dude. Like, you guys want to come have a beer?
Nah.
Nah.
No, dude. Gay.
Guys are such cunts. Oh, actually, I'm glad. Wait, Naeem was there, right?
Was
Naeem
Naeem there? No, I think it was James
All right,
Moss.
so this was
the complete opposite of Naeem.
Yeah, this was
seeing black men.
fucking. It was a few months before that. I was hanging out with everybody, and I was telling Naeem, I was like, "Hey, I live on the river. We should all do a river float one day." And Naeem just kind of looks at me and he goes, "How long do you do a river float for?" I'm like, "Well, we could do like a 2-hour. There's a 3-hour, and there's like a 6-hour one we could do." And he's like, "You float on the river for 6 hours?" I go, "Yeah." And he goes, You guys can keep yourself up for 6 hours?" And I go, "Naeem, we have rafts." Naeem legitimately thought
that we
you
just
just
sit in the
lay
water?
No, that you lay in the river and you just float down.
Like its body's going down the fucking canal.
He thinks it's a bunch of white people that just starfish on the river.
Yeah.
I was like, Naeem, that's the blackest thing I've ever heard.
Dude, he probably was just like, man, white people fucking dumb, bro.
He was so perplexed. He was like, "You guys float? How do you keep yourself up?"
It is I would see them being very confusing if you.
It is a predominantly Caucasian.
Yeah, that's a white
pastime.
It's a white thing. The only thing that would make it like if we were to wind back the clock several years, white people would be floating other people down the river.
Yes,
to
that is
sell
true.
them. We all know this,
Right?
We
Apparently,
do it in respect.
That's where that phrase comes
Up
from.
the river, yeah.
Sell me down the river. I had no idea.
Yeah. It's what everything has
Racial meaning.
Yeah, come on, dude.
Yeah.
You ever hear anybody get mad when you say eeny, meeny, miny, mo? The racial context behind that?
Well, apparently the word's not tiger.
No, it is not tiger.
It's super not tiger.
And eeny, meeny.
A lot of the same letters, but it's super not the word tiger.
There's a R on the end of it.
There's a lot of the similar letters in it.
Tiger is there. It actually used to be called Tigger, and it was a very different thing. Very different thing. But I remember the only time I ever heard someone bring that up, not to say it, I was at a birthday party for like some kid. Showed up by myself. Showed up. And I was like, they were like, "Oh, we got to pick somebody to break the pinata." I was like, "Oh, let's do eeny, meeny, miny." Like,
And then someone looked at you and gasped and said, "It's tiger." We say tiger now, you psycho.
My God. I was keeping it old school, dude. There's nothing wrong with it. Yeah, there's so many. There was also, like, even I got into an argument with an old coworker where it got to a point where now if you used any old-timey phrase, people would research whether or not it did have racial undertones to it. And I remember I said, like, I called someone a maroon. I was like, "What a fucking maroon."
Oh, I didn't even know that was.
You never heard. Bugs Bunny used to say it all the time, which is not a good. He's not a good example of being racially friendly. That rabbit is wild.
Yes, indeed.
But I said someone was a fucking maroon, and a coworker of mine was like, "Oh, you can't. Don't say that. That has something to do with, like, the color of someone's skin, and maroon is like, it's like all these people from like certain islands. They were so dark that they were like they weren't even black. They were like." I was like, "No."
I don't think that's true.
Not. It's maroon. You're a maroon. It's because you were so stupid that we would abandon you on an island.
Marooned on an island. Okay.
We would maroon you. You're a fucking maroon.
That makes way more sense.
And when I said that to her, I was like, that's just because people were stupid. They would maroon them on. And then it became what people were they leaving on islands? I'm like, well, I can't.
No,
I can't really argue with that. I can't go back in time and be like, now when you put it that way, I guess we will have more things to unpack. And I don't want to do that. I think, I hate to use the term, it was a different time, but it was. We used different terminology.
Those were the days.
And was it good? When it was good, it was great. What I will say? When it was bad, it was real bad.
And as a member of this, as a member of the community, I hope Italian racism never goes away.
Oh, dude, you can't.
Because it is funny.
Dude, you can't.
It's the funniest way to be racist.
WAP is amazing.
Every time we get staff meal and it's pasta, I literally scream, it's WAP day today.
Dude, WAP is funny. Greaseball's funny. Guido's funny.
Also, apparently, Dago is Spanish. It's not Italian.
Well, leave it up to us to just, lube everything together.
That's right.
Doesn't fucking matter.
My favorite's spaghetti strainer.
Oh, that's
I never used to be a good neighborhood for all these fucking spaghetti strainers moved in.
and it sucks because, being German, we only have two and they're not even that offensive. You can't, if you called me a kraut, I wouldn't care.
No.
I would not care. And if you called me a Nazi, I'd be like, wow, come on, man. That's just low hanging.
That's between me and the other members.
Between me and a couple Maroons I don't like. This is the Ed Podcast with Ryan Shader. I'm joined by the one and only Lou Misiano.
Hello.
Thank you for being so late.
Thanks for asking me to do this.
Yeah.
10 o'clock at night.
Thanks for being late as shit.
Is that what normally when you ask your guests?
What happened was I'd asked someone to do it earlier, and then they got back to me at 10 something saying hey, I forgot. I cannot do it.
Right, okay.
I'm really sorry. And I was like, fuck. So then I was like, I just saw Lou. Lou just said he moved back to the city. Maybe Lou will do it.
Dude, this is such a bad start to my new life in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Bro, I was just like, I'm here to do comedy. I'm here to take things seriously.
Did you hear what you said earlier? I'm here to do comedy. I was trying to get pussy last night.
No, that's what happened is I ended up, the only thing that's...
You're trying to get sliz.
I'm trying to be like a better, more proficient human being. The only difference between now and 10 years ago is I drink scotch now. That's it. I don't know what happened.
Dude, you drinking scotch is such a fucking...
I don't know why. Glenlivet. It just
you just love getting drunk for more money.
Pretty much, yeah.
Just drink regular bourbon. Well, you're gonna be fine.
It's not that much more expensive. Glenlivet 12's not much more expensive.
Sure,
but it's either that or I was doing Bullet, and Bullet's pretty much.
Well, I guess so. It's just you can drink shittier things for cheaper money, and it's gonna get you the same place you need to be.
No, I don't drink shitty. I don't drink shitty.
Yes,
stuff.
you do.
Wait, Bud Light. That's not shitty. PBR is shitty.
It's all the same. It's all the same, Lou. You're trying to make... Why are you trying to church
You
this
used
up?
to be so much more fun. You used to be so much more fun.
No. Dude, you think I'd be like, this is a better beer? Get out of here.
So much more fun.
I fucking drank paint thinner, Lou. I don't care. Beer to me is all the same.
I miss when you would have been late. You would have been late to your own show.
I've never... when was I late?
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Never. I've never been late. I've always been on time. It wouldn't matter how fucking hungover or drunk I would be.
Yeah.
I was always on time.
Yeah.
That was the only thing I could ever tell anybody when they were hiring me. They're like, why? What? I was like, one, I will never be late, and I'll work until I have to work. I will.
Yeah.
I'll be there, and then it's like, other than that, also I don't take anything personally. Yeah. Never take anything personally on a job.
That's like me with calling out. Like I made a rule for myself very, very early on that it's like, if you're gonna get fucked up, that's fine, but
you
go.
Call. Yeah, you don't call out.
You go into work tomorrow.
You have to go in,
dude. We work with, and again, I hate to sound like a fucking elder statesman now, but like, dude, these fucking Gen Z kids will just like watch an episode of television that makes them feel upset, and they're like,
no,
I can't come into work today. I just watched the Red Wedding episode of Game of Thrones.
What a bum.
And I'm like, guys, there have been times where it's like I'll be out with them and they'll drink like 2 margaritas and then call out the next day. And it's like, guys, I haven't slept in 3 fucking days.
Dude, I don't think I've ever called out for being
hungover. Ever. Not once have I ever
and
done
I've showed up, I've been sent home. let's not get crazy here. I show up to work. I've been sent home. I've been sent home from work.
That's your genius workaround.
Oh, dude,
so that you can still stand on the business of being
so
like,
here's the thing.
I've never called out, but back in your head, you know that if you just get more fucked up, that you home.
I've never called out. I've never been late. But there's, I think, 2 instances when I was working, I had shown up and I was pretty fucked up. Like, still fucked up from the night before, and then thought, if I just continue to drink, I'll just plateau.
Right.
You know, I'll just be able to even out. And like I would clock in, and like a couple of my managers knew that if I clocked in and immediately got my shift meal, things were not the way they should be. If I was like, I got to eat right now, or it's gonna be fucking disastrous. And then it's like, you just work. You build up a mental dam pushing all the booze back.
Right.
And then 1:45 comes around and then the dam fails and you're completely, it's like, sunrise, sunset.
We used to get fucking wasted at work.
Everywhere.
Wasted.
I mean,
I think there was one night where 4 of us drank a bottle of 42.
Jesus.
Which is like an $800 bottle.
That's why I'm saying Jesus. Why would you do that? You drink the
I was at a place that was doing like 1,000 covers a night.
Oh,
so it's like there's no
was
way.
That was a BNS?
No. Tau in LA.
Oh, you were out.
Which was a fucking which is a shit show. And I will say this, did you ever bartend?
I did once. It was my first and last one.
That's hilarious.
My first and last bartend.
I don't know if it's the same as bar backing, but especially with waiting tables, there is a perfect 45-minute to hour-long window where if you're drunk, you are actually the best server on the planet.
Without a doubt. It's wild when you see people who can... I think that's what is so crazy about working in a bar is you meet people who are the high-functioning alcoholics that really, as long as you don't disturb them or get in their way, they will do the job to a T and everything will be fine. It's when you either question what they're doing or give them another task where everything's going to fall apart.
Yeah, I used to, I was really close with one of my managers and he would tell me, he's like, dude, every restaurant I've ever managed, he's like, I know who's drunk. I know who's high. He's like, I don't care. As long as you do your fucking job.
Exactly.
It doesn't bother me at all.
I think it comes down, every bar I've ever worked at is, with the exception of working for when I worked for Live Nation or R5, or a big, concert venue stuff, they were like, you cannot drink on the job, which I totally understand. You have a whole big branch of corporate bullshit that you have to go through and there's tons of shit. But when you're working at a regular bar, the rule of thumb is do your job.
Yeah. See,
we don't care how you get it done.
I've only ever really worked at big corporate places, but the workaround that I found was that it's such chaos every night that you can kind of disappear into drinking anonymity.
Yeah.
That's why it's so funny. I love listening to fucking young kids, like college kids who are like, oh, I can drink. I'm like, really? Really? Have you ever slammed a room temperature martini behind your manager's back before they turn around? Shut the fuck up.
Were you ever gifted a bottle of Jaquin's Rock Rye? And then told that it has to disappear at the end of the night?
Do you know what Fernet is? You don't? You've never drank.
Oh, Fernet is so gross.
Oh, I like Fernet.
Fernet's just drink fucking Jägermeister. It's just drink Jäger.
It's classier Jäger.
Stop. See, that's what I'm saying. Stop churching it up. Stop it. I need my Glenlivet. Shut up, dude.
Do you want Fernet? Oh, I can't. I'm not wearing my Steve Harvey suit right now. I don't look like a black guy in church.
Sorry.
I can't drink this scotch.
I think the craziest thing is when you started getting we would order stuff at bars that we thought would sell because of popularity. And then you end up for a long time, I think for a month straight, I drank Hypnotic.
Oh, God.
And you know why I drank Hypnotic? Because it was there, we had it, and no one was drinking it. I would be like, give me a pint of Hypnotic, please. And they'd be like, a pint? I was like, yeah, dude. It's
just drinking a pint of blue shit.
Dude, I would...
But you look like Luke Skywalker in The Last Jedi when he's drinking that fucking alien milk.
Dude, I would fill it up and be like, that is the grossest thing in the world. And I'd be like, you want to see something crazy?
No.
I would take fucking, what the fuck was, I would take schnapps and put it on top of it and it would float on the top.
Wait. Let me get this straight. So if you went into a bar and you would be like, can I get a glass of Hypnotica with a schnapps floater, please?
Dude, it was because it was there. It was just there and you drank it. You just drank shit that they would accidentally, or not accidentally, they would be like, we know we're having a certain...
Oh my God.
We're having an eeny, meeny, miny, mo crowd show up. Oh. We need Hypnotic and we need Hennessy.
An eeny, meeny, miny, mo crowd.
We need...
We used to, at Budokan, we used to call it, because it'd always come in later, We used to call it Ciroc o'clock.
Dude, oh my God, Ciroc.
It's going to be like Ciroc o'clock. Going to be a lot of lobster fried rice that's going out tonight, guys.
A lot of straws. You got to have all the straws. Gotta have the straws, dude. Gotta have the straws.
Can I get a straw?
Yo, I need a straw with that. What? I didn't know you could put a straw in a Seagram's Escape. I didn't know you could do that. I didn't know anybody would.
Dude, that was my favorite thing because they, like, outside of it. So if you're a black man, you either drink Hennessy straight or you drink the most girly bullshit.
Yeah, there's no in between.
There's no in between. So it would be so funny to watch these like really like badass looking dudes walk in and be like, yo, can I get a dirty Shirley? I'm like, what?
You know what my favorite part is? Like when
a dirty Shirley.
Dirty Shirleys are fucking
dude. A fucking dirty Shirley.
Just watching a dude order that with a straight face.
That's what a 17-year-old girl drinks.
Yeah.
At a frat party.
I think one of my favorite things is when I worked at this one deck bar in Philly, they would play like just trap music and house music and all this shit and just get everyone riled up.
Actually,
but remember the
wait, is that Morgan Spear? No, you were at.
I was at Riverdale. I was at. I was at Delta House.
You fucking dog.
I was
dude.
the best, dude. It's one of the grossest places I ever worked. But lifelong friends.
Oh,
I've gained. There are dudes I still talk to that worked there from 2012 to 2013. That we talk about that season, and it's like, yo, what? That's where I was drinking the Hypnotic.
Right.
And you were just drinking whatever. But they played that. Remember that song, Shots? Shots.
How could I? I have forgotten about 9/11 more times than I've forgotten about the song Shots.
What really cracked me up is they're saying all the shots, and then the one guy's like, lemon drops! It's like, Fuzzy Navel! Shut up, dude!
Dude, we should remake
Trying to be
we should remake that song, but have it be like real, like classic cocktails. Old fashions, aviation,
not even that.
Greyhounds.
Dude, they'd just be like, what is that? What is I think it's lemon drops. I think watching a grown man ask for a lemon drop is God. Like, what,
dude? Especially when they're dude, it's not even just the lemon drop. Because don't get me wrong, lemon drops are delicious.
Look, we're not knocking the flavor.
No, but dude, there is dude. I had one guy. It's
just something that you have to ask for. It's like
it's not just it's not just asking for a lemon drop, but it's also asking for the sugar rim.
Oh, I know.
Where it's like you get a grown man. I'd be like, can I get a lemon drop? I'm like, I got it. And he goes, wait. Don't forget the sugar rim. I'm like,
yeah, we know, dude.
You got it, Cupcake.
We know.
Dude, there are some things that I just like judge dudes so hard on. Like, if I'm at a restaurant and like, if a guy orders a glass of Prosecco, I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah. There's, you know what? It's like at that point, why don't you just get water?
Yeah.
Just get, like, it's, I understand it from a point like, hey, if someone ordered Prosecco, they're like, yo, I'm recovering.
Yeah.
If they said, I can only have a certain amount of alcohol, I would be like, all right, I get that. But just like guys who love Prosecco,
or like,
I've met them.
Or like a dude that's like, can I get a Pinot Grigio? I'm like, what are you doing?
Shut up.
What are you doing?
I judge you so.
Oh, actually, you know
hard.
Dude, this is gonna get me fired up. Dude, just weak dudes that think they're alphas is like the funniest thing in the world to me. Like the amount of guys that'll be like, can I get a martini, but I want it in a rocks glass? Like they don't want it.
They don't want it
in a martini glass. Bro, how fucking weak is your constitution that you think that the minute you sip something out of a martini glass, you're gonna be like, fuck, I want cum right now.
Here's the workaround. You have to order 3 martinis at once and then slam them. Then you get around it. I've gone to places where you get something in a coupe and you do look like a fucking moron. You look like an idiot.
Whatever.
But it's like, who gives a shit? It's still booze in a cup.
Yeah.
Just let it. You're not going to
let it be.
You're not going to be gay overnight. Then again, I will say, if I saw you surrounded by men and you had a martini glass, I would be like, Lou's gone. He's so gay now.
Finally.
We always knew, but we never said anything about it. Yeah, it's
you know who else I can't stand? because I work in fancy steakhouses, right? So fucking, it's not even well done people that piss me off. What pisses me off more than a person who gets their steak well done, a person that gets their steak done medium well. Pick a side. Either you're with us or against us. Don't be trying to play this middle of the road like, oh, I'm not that crazy. Like, no, pick a side, dude.
I agree with you. I also thought you were referring to black people when you said well done. I was like, when you were like, you know what makes me well done, people.
And how'd you like your steak cooked? Marooned, sir.
Damn. I was like, damn, Lou, just really go. Trying to work around it. I don't know if these well done people here.
Catch a well done by its toe.
If he wants that limoncello, you have to let him go. Yeah, I think, meeting people who, especially now, I think one of the biggest downfalls with drinking is now that they're trying to make alcohol more healthy. I don't have any. I hate that.
Yeah,
and they're like trying to put antioxidants in seltzers now,
or like they're doing like spiked kombucha.
Yeah, dude, shut up.
Just be gay.
Shut up.
Just be gay.
Just say you're gay, dude.
Yeah.
Just drink or just drink regular booze. Like I don't really get it. I never really understood why we need drinking's not supposed to be for everybody. That's the whole thing.
It shouldn't be for anybody.
It shouldn't be for anybody. They're actually trying to put. Did you see? A couple days ago, I watched a small news blurb. They're trying to put new warning labels on alcohol that just aren't towards women. They're not like, oh, if you're pregnant, you could cause birth defects, and if you drink it, it could impair you.
Wait, it just says. I thought you meant warning labels just for women, where it's just like, if you drink this, you're gonna turn into a total bitch, dude.
Total cunt.
You're gonna be such an asshole.
It's been proven to cause bitchiness in broads. Don't drink it. No, but they're trying to apparently, and again, I don't doubt it. I don't doubt this new news. Apparently, every year there is so many alcohol-related cancers that we do not talk about.
Oh, I did see this.
They don't get they never get any coverage because no one gives a fuck. Because alcohol does have what's called the golden halo. You will never get rid of booze.
No.
Booze will never. You will
Booze is not going
outlaw
away.
everything under the sun.
You would have to change the very fabric of society.
Time. You have to change the fabric of time.
You would have to find a way to make life not shitty. You would have to go to a parallel, an alternate universe.
You know how
where
shitty
life
is.
isn't a constant rotating carousel of nightmares
Even
every
people
day.
who are the most one with God were like, you know what fucking sucks? Everything. I'm gonna brew beer in this monastery and get wrecked by myself.
Dude, the fucking blood of Christ is wine.
Yeah,
He turned water into wine.
We love booze, and I get it.
Yeah, it's never going away.
Booze rules. But it's like when it comes down to like things we do not care about. Like let's put it this way. I don't know. I don't have the figures, but I don't know how many deaths a year occur from DUIs or alcohol-related incidents.
Right.
I do not know. But I will say it's because tobacco crushes it. But it's like tobacco, they keep trying to stop tobacco. It doesn't matter how many people are killed from alcohol.
Yeah,
they will never stop it.
There's not really. Oh, I'm just realizing now that would have been if you kept drinking, that would have been your perfect career, is to be like a beer lobbyist.
Oh yeah, I would definitely. See, the whole thing is, I can speak on behalf of alcohol because I understand alcohol. I understand alcohol very well. It's like when it comes down to sobriety, I can't advocate for sobriety.
Right.
I don't understand sobriety that well. I actually don't even enjoy it. I think where everyone.
No, and also your life has not gotten any better.
That's where's the thing? Cool shit. That's another. Lou, you're bringing up a very good point. When people talk about
your life is not better at all.
Where's all my stuff? Where's all my stuff? Where's all my cool stuff, dude?
You going to an AA meeting and being like, "Hi, my name's Ryan. Hello, Ryan. I just have a quick question. Where's all my stuff?" Where's
did you guys get stuff?
Question.
Did you guys get your stuff? Where is my stuff?
I like these. I see everyone's getting chips, but when do you get stuff?
Yeah, where's the cool stuff? Where is the cool stuff? And it's, look, I can't say that. Sure, I guess I'm technically healthier, but really,
But what good is being healthy if you're not enjoying your life at all?
What's the good of it? You know what it would have made floating down the river and seeing you wave like a faggot? Me being shit faced.
That's actually a great That's a great anti-drinking ad. Is that exact moment and me waving like this in my purple bathing suit? Hi guys. And you being like, alcohol turns you into a fag.
You know what it would have been? The commercial would have been like, "Don't be a loser. Don't be a loser."
I love that.
Ha! Guys! I know them. I know them.
It's like Buddy the Elf. I know them.
Dude, everybody
Oh my God.
thought every one of your friends there was like, Lou, come on. I bet they had an intervention for you later that night. Was like, we need to talk about Lewis.
I'd be so mad.
He is
All right, are we
fucking
doing some messages?
We're doing some messages. Jesus Christ.
I almost left a message yelling at you guys, but I decided.
Why not? That would have been funny as hell. I would have laughed heartily.
All right.
All right.
Do you find that the same people keep calling in?
Every now and again, yeah.
Yeah.
Gay Ryan's a pretty big guy.
Who's Gay Ryan?
Gay Rye. Yo, it's Gay Rye. Oh, I fucking nailed that.
Dude, Gay Delco is the funniest thing in
Yo,
the entire
it's
world.
Gay
I
Rye.
was wondering, do you guys want to do some lemon drops later?
Yo, maybe if you want to come to New Jersey, I'll suck you off. I'm Gay Rye. All right,
So
what were you saying?
I didn't screen any of these.
Uh-oh. Fucking awesome.
Wait,
So
do you normally screen them?
We try to
Not
keep
normally, but we've had some like I don't know, disturbing
ones. We've had some ones where
What's the most disturbing one?
like
I want to know what the most disturbing one is.
some people need actual
help. And they're calling me with not even problems, just help.
You know what I would do?
And it's
I hope that one of these messages is a guy currently in the bank being like, I have 27 hostages. They call the End podcast for their demands. The police just won't listen. Ryan Shaner, I want a helicopter on the roof.
and it gets played a month later. It's like, whoa, fuck. That was how all those guys died.
That would be the funniest thing if like another 9/11 happens, but instead of calling loved ones, somebody leaves. Like, fuck off.
well, we're actually like 5 months behind.
Oh yeah,
we get a lot of messages.
Dude, there are so many people that message like, "Yo, dude, come on, you never get to my message." I'm like, "Yo, we are backlogged like you wouldn't believe." So like, eventually we will get to them. When
So, we're gonna knock out 4 today
4, holy shit!
because I kept downloading 16 seconds, 17 seconds,
17 seconds,
9 seconds.
Damn. All right.
And then one that's too far the other direction. 2 minutes and 33 seconds.
Hi, Shaner. It's Luigi. I'm currently following. I'm in New York right now. Don't tell anybody. But I'm currently.
Dude, that would be honestly one of the coolest things ever.
Yeah.
If you got a message from someone who's like been in the news for a while, it's like, yo, we fucked up, dude. You know what it is? This is the stuff I'm talking about that I should have. I should have more time and money and airtime to get these out. I could have prevented. No one would have wanted me to prevent it. No one would have wanted me.
It's just some guy in a car in New Orleans being like, I want to run all these fucking people.
And then the next one's like, I'm in a Tesla. I'm in a Cybertruck. It's like, damn it, dude. They were 2 hours apart.
Listen, if anybody listening here is planning an act of domestic terrorism, please call this number first.
Make sure you call 833-443-5300. We'll get to it.
All right, let's do it.
Hey, Shaner. First thing I want to say is I've noticed a lot of your calls, they sound like drunk people. And I'm pretty sure they are, but that's fine. I'm drunk right now. I'm half drunk. Not all the way. But other than that, shout out to them. Fuck it, whatever. Question for you. I live with my ex-girlfriend right now. We broke up like 5 months ago, but we still live together. We're in a good spot. You know, it's all right. It's the everything's neutral right now. You know, like she cooks dinner. We're basically just best friends, but she still cooks. She cleans sometimes. I mostly clean shit. And then, where was I going after this? Yeah, so what should I do? Like, I know I can leave. I should probably leave. But this is a good spot. This is the cheapest rent I got around town.
Oh, boy.
I love the location. I can walk to my fucking bar and see all my friends and whatever. I do like her. She's like I said, she's one of my best friends, and sometimes we fuck when we're drunk. But when we're sober, no, that's not going to happen. I'm not going to get back together with her. I don't know. But I don't think I will. Anyway, I don't know. What would you do? I feel like you'd probably just say, move on, get out of there. Yeah. But, you know, I like where I live. And, you know, I like her. She's not a bad person, but I just can't be in a relationship with her anymore. I don't know. Well, I hope I hear this on. I hope I get your advice. And I'm not that drunk. All right.
This guy is no longer with us.
Yeah, no, you know what's crazy?
He does not sound good.
This sounds like, you know what's funny is like you say that. This sounds what he was talking about is how amicable this is and how good this is. I think 2 days ago or 3 days ago, a lady went viral posting this thing on Twitter about how she and her husband are getting divorced. And she's so grateful about how amicable they're being and how they're, you know, they're the best friends and like they just can't be together. And she's like, what am I going to do with my new single life and blah, 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 blah. Any advice on how to get this divorce moving a little bit faster? And like, he's such a good guy. I do love him. One of my best friends, blah, blah, blah. The following day, murder-suicide.
Yep.
Murder-suicide.
Yep.
I will say this, Jack. Yeah, leave. My biggest thing is if you continue to stay there and get drunk and fuck your ex-girlfriend while she's living, you're in a weird, basically what you're in a broken marriage, whether you want to believe it or not. You're still in a relationship. Though you are not together, you're still in a fucking relationship. As much as you think staying at this place is good for both of you or one of you or what have you, you're not going to get anywhere. You think you can't be in a relationship with her? You're still in a relationship with her. Whether or not you think you are, dude. That's the way it is. You're in too deep. If you want this to end, you've got to cut off the head and the body will die. Not her though. Not her. I'm not.
Oh, I was
not
just,
her,
I was just gonna say.
No.
I was gonna tell her.
As soon as the words were coming out of my mouth,
listen, buddy,
I don't mean that.
Ryan,
I mean it as a euphemism for leaving.
Shaner doesn't mean it, but I do. You need to murder this lady. The only way you'll ever truly be free is extinguishing the life in her eyes. You need to murder this woman.
No, don't do that.
You need to get.
I'm telling you.
You need to get bleach. you need to get some tarp.
A tarp.
What you should do is
one of those clear ponchos from American Psycho.
you need to get an ice tray knife mold and stab her with that, and then it just it melts away, and then there's no evidence.
There's no evidence. Stab her with an icicle.
Yeah, you gotta stab. You need to stab your ex to death with an ice.
Actually, get a huge ice block and make her stand on it with a belt around her neck.
Right,
and it'll just melt, and you know,
and then keep her head. So she's always with you.
Cut off the hands, the head, the feet. Pull out all the teeth. Feed her to a pig.
Listen to me very carefully.
Don't do any of this.
You need to murder this lady.
Don't do any of that. Just leave the relationship.
We get that phone call a lot.
There-
I didn't
there's a-
realize how many people are living with their exes.
I think it's because it has a lot to do with the state of affairs America is in at the point in time right now.
That is true.
It's hard to live by yourself. People aren't making a lot of money. Job market sucks. Wages suck. I get it. But I will say this. People who are like, I'm not in a relationship with anybody, but I still live with my ex. And every now and again we get drunk and have sex. You're still in that relationship.
You have to do one of two things: either murder this lady or get out and vote. Those are really your only two options.
Here's what I'm going to say is one will work. One will work.
I forget where. I don't know where. I think about this all the time, but this just like randomly pops in my head. There was one point where you and I were hammered drunk at Raven, and you and I were like rapping or like coming up with a song. And at one point, it got to you're thinking about. I'm telling you, this happened because I think about it. I think about it once a month. It'll just pop into my head. But at one point, you had some line, and you just went. You just went. Think globally, act locally, and that just pops in my head.
That was Squirt Alert.
Oh, was that Squirt Alert?
Squirt Alert. Beep, beep. Squirt Alert. Yeah.
And then at one
Squirt
point,
Alert.
you just
Think
you just
globally, act locally.
locally.
Squirt Alert. Whoop whoop. Yeah. But none of those work. You should just leave. You got to get out of this relationship. Don't kill anybody. No murder. I don't.
and don't vote either. It's a waste.
Yeah,
of time.
that's also you're barking up the wrong tree with voting.
Did you vote?
No. Oh, dude. Why would I vote?
Every time I see Shaner, I just think to myself, man, that guy votes.
That guy's a voter.
That guy is. I've never seen a more registered man in
There
my
he
entire
is.
life.
The voter? Yeah. I think
Who is this? It's taken me this long to realize. Who is this man? This looks like you if you didn't stop drinking.
It is me.
Now that I see how dead the eyes
Yeah.
are, yeah, I guess I can kind of.
It's wow.
Is it you?
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You kind
Yeah.
of look like who's the guy that murdered all those people in Chicago at the Chicago Fair?
Oh, H.H. Holmes.
Yes. It's as the kids would say today.
They were gonna make
it's giving H.H. Holmes.
You know what the funny thing is? Giving H.H. Holmes sounds like
an STD.
Yeah, it's like he's got H.H. Holmes, dude. Ooh. You know what it was? I gave her the Chicago's World's Fair, and then I got H.H. Holmes. I got H.H. I can't. Actually, if I take a pill once a day, it actually reduces flare-ups of H.H. Holmes.
Oh my god. So what do you say we get out of here and I go back to my place and I show you the Chicago World's Fair?
Take you to my murder castle. All right. Next message.
Oh man.
So I'm learning like ninja skills on YouTube from this like 12-year-old, and I'm just wondering if fucking nut checks and shin kicks are really an integral part of that program. I don't know. I think I'm getting taken for a ride. Anyway, it'd be cool.
I would say nut checks and shin kicks are very
Effective.
effective.
That's an effective way.
Wildly underutilized. I would love to see, for a while when I was growing up in high school, one thing we would do, we would get drunk and we would have shin kicking contests. You ever do those?
No, we used to do
It's pretty sick.
we were really big on dead legs.
Dead legs are great.
Yeah, dead
But
legs
that's like you're just we would, so the whole thing was you put your hands behind your back and you stand and you just start kicking each other's shins, and it's whoever quits first. There's no, and then you go on, whoever wants to come up and challenge you can do it, and they can happen at any time. It can happen. We used to do it at parties all the time, and then we would get asked to leave parties a lot. But it was
Shaner, I mean this in the
great.
best way possible, but I've known you for 10 years now, and every time we hang out, you make more sense to me.
First off, whether or not that's a dig or an insult,
It's not you've never said anything that surprises me.
shin kicking. I'm telling you, whoever's watching this right now, Form your own shin kicking leagues. We need shin kickers. I'm telling you right now, the whole slapping thing is taking the world by storm. We have ultimate slapping content. The people are making money off this. Imagine a league
Shin kicks?
where it's just two men or two ladies. I'll go intergender.
Yeah.
A man versus a woman, who cares? Just repeatedly kicking shins with sneakers or boots. Well, maybe we do some boots, no steel toes. No steel toes.
No, but that
Wait,
brings
so
into
it's
no. You would need
front kicks to the shin?
It's just as many times you can kick, and
and you have to
sometimes-
stand. You have to stay still. There's no running.
No, there's no
you
running.
don't get a
You're-
running start.
It's almost like river dancing, but you're both kicking.
It's
at the
river
same
dancing,
time.
but not gay.
Yes, exactly. It's straight river
It's
dance.
straight river
It's
dancing.
straight river dance.
It's just two drunk dudes kicking each other's shit.
Exactly. And there's no punching, no slapping, no pushing.
Can you talk shit?
You can talk shit all you want, but like when it comes down to kicking the shins, you both got to. It's gentlemen's rules.
All right, I like
that.
that.
You can't be a dick about it. You got to kick shins, and it's whoever quits.
Yeah, but shin kicks and nut taps are.
It's first off, I would never enter.
Muay Thai guys are going to destroy.
You think?
You can't feel your shins.
Okay, maybe, but then again, it's if that's really what it comes down to, is that a man or a lady involved in Muay Thai, and they're going to enter this contest, and they go up against another person who has desensitized shins, we're going to see a bloodbath. It's whoever will quit. Shin kicks go on as long as they have to.
Right.
That's the third rule of Shin Kick Club.
Well, I'm curious, is this like Slap League where it's one at a time?
No, it is kicking.
It's
It is constant kicking. It's cardio. It's everything.
Yeah, so there's a whole different skill involved.
Yes,
You got to get your cardio.
You
up,
gotta be ready to go the distance. It's
What
not
about
one
there's
after
like
another.
Wait, so are they? Wait, now I'm
Yeah.
thinking it's funnier if it's like an octagon situation, but they both have to hold their hands behind their backs and they're just.
I'm picturing
and
the
they're only
Russian
allowed-
dance.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. Only
They're
you're-
Russian dancing at each other.
Only
it's
don't-
like Beyblades.
Look, what I'm saying is,
It's like Beyblades. Jesus Christ.
So
You could have given me 20 years and a million guesses, and I would have never come up with a Beyblades reference.
I'm telling you, it's a fun time. I'm telling you, like,
I mean,
yeah,
I want to watch it. Yeah, you're absolutely.
It's one of those things where when you see it happening, you're like, man, those guys are really kicking the shit out of each other's shins. And then it goes past a minute and you're like, wow, those guys are still kicking each other. And then it just like, people will be like, I'm done. And then you win that round.
Wait, so is there. Okay, so can you win on points?
There's no, it's really just.
yeah, is there judges?
It's, so the only judge that will happen is if you guys get too close to one another where you're in fear of falling over.
So that's a ref.
Someone, yeah, ref.
There's a ref.
There's the only judgment.
So it'll never go to the cards.
It'll never. Yeah, there will never be a decision. The only thing you cannot do.
What about if you accidentally kick someone's kneecap?
So here's the thing with the thing. If you get hit, it's everything below the knee. If you get hit in the knee, I think what happens is that person gets one penalty kick to your shin as hard as possible.
All right. Are spin kicks allowed?
I mean,
Spin kicks?
Yeah.
I think we don't.
no, it's no.
It's gotta be-
It's gotta be.
It's
boom.
straight.
It's just a
kicking.
straight kick.
It's
Yeah,
straight
yeah.
kicking. None of this fucking. It's good old American shin kicking, Danny.
Yeah, dude, don't make it gay.
None of this fucking sissy
Fancy
bullshit.
French fucking.
This fucking Taiwanese
No,
whatever.
We're not doing that.
No.
No.
It's American.
This is salt
shin
to the
kicking.
earth.
Yeah. This is
Farm to table,
Exactly.
organic shin kicking.
But again, this seems like a martial arts that the fucking Russians are going to dominate.
So again,
They do that for literal fun.
What I'm saying is, if you go up against someone who, first off, you can't shin kick someone who's like doing the Russian dance. They're down too
That's
far.
what I'm saying.
They're
They're
down.
Beyblades. You put
Yeah.
them at each other.
No,
You never know
Honestly,
one's gonna
I got to be
connect.
honest with you. The only way the shin kicking works is if there were two people doing that dance, they would just be hitting their feet. It wouldn't work. Shin kicking, you have to be standing up so you can get the sides, you can get the front, you can get the calf. It's,
Wait, whoa. We're bringing in the calves now?
Yeah,
do you
yeah.
think-
Now we're going
Whoa,
cancel.
No, that's not shin kicking.
Hold
That's
on,
not shin
hold on.
kicking.
I said it's just called the shin kicking league. Anything below the knee, you cannot go up as long as
That's
you're
a
not.
lower
there's
leg league.
There's no stomping on the feet.
Don't call it shin kicking.
It is.
Yeah, no.
That's not
Oh
shin.
my
That's a
God.
different
Not
sport.
shin kicking.
That's a different sport.
Sorry, guys.
It can be its own sport.
Because you can kick someone's calf.
That's like
what I'm
saying
saying-
boxing and
That's-
MMA are the same thing. They're not. You're being fucking stupid right now.
Oh, hold on. Lou, get up. Get up. Shit. Get up. All right, look. I'm telling you.
All right.
Watch. So, hands behind the back.
Well, no. First, there's a bow. It's a gentleman's sport.
No, see,
it's a gentleman's sport.
Too Japanese. All right, ready?
Okay, then can we do like a? What's up? Okay.
Ready?
Yeah. Okay.
You got to kick too.
Oh, okay. See, now you're saying like a girl. All right. I tap. That was the least gay thing I've ever done.
Oh, fuck you.
Well, what'd you learn?
You suck at shin kicking.
No, I always viewed myself as more of a coach for shin kicking.
Those who can't do.
Yeah.
Those who can do.
Teach.
You teach shin kicking. Yeah, I've been shin kicking for a while, 3rd generation.
Oh my god. This is also the most the end podcast thing is to just leave that spill there after our shin kicking bout. We're just gonna leave that there. All right. Oh my god.
All right, so yeah, I would say shin kicking and ball tapping is
Very effective.
It's a very effective and very vital thing. Next message.
Shaner. First time, long time.
Sick.
Got a question for you, pal. You had to get butt fucked by one mammal, not including humans. What would it be and why?
Oh man. If I had to get butt fucked by one mammal,
Well, the obvious answer is a chimp.
okay. Why would you pick a chimp?
It's the most because I've always wanted to.
You have to get butt fucked, Lou.
Yeah, I know.
You okay?
I didn't stutter. I want a
I
monkey to
would-
fuck me in the ass.
Okay. I would say I would go with a mouse. I would go with this very small animal to try to have sex with my butt
Why?
because I don't want
It's not going to
dick.
feel good.
I don't want a dick in my butt, Lou.
Grow up.
I don't want a dick in my. You're like, let me get something that'll rip my arms off.
Yeah.
and tear my face off.
I don't want to walk away from this experience.
No, well, yeah, I guess if you are getting butt
I want to be
fucked
very.
You know
very
what?
clear about this. I want to be fucked to death by a monkey.
Can I have an orca, please? Can I have something that will rip my body apart?
Yeah.
Can I ruin a trip for
That's
someone?
exactly right. I
Yeah.
want to look. I want to look like I just got hit by an RPG when I'm done.
Everyone's like, remember Lou?
I want to be found only by dental records after I get
yeah,
fucked to death.
that would be great.
I think a koala would be fun.
I don't know. I don't know if fun would be the word. I think if you're looking for fun, it's got to be kangaroo would be fun.
Ah, see, I feel like that's
See how is that different? What's more? You just went from chimp,
yeah.
which is a fucking jacked animal, to koala, which is like a fucking stuffed animal.
Okay, well,
But kangaroos aren't good.
okay. Do you only like missionary? Okay, variety is the spice of life, Shader.
I'm Lou Misiano. I'll just have everything on the menu.
That's
please.
exactly right.
Just give me a little bit of this.
You only got
a
one
little
body.
bit
Do
of-
something.
You know what? I guess honestly, if I was gonna pick something,
I wouldn't pick a kangaroo because I feel like he'd be too mean about it. I feel like he'd be real pretentious.
he wouldn't look at you afterwards.
Yeah,
Just
he would just call. He would just call
get
my
out of
Uber.
here. Gone, faggot.
Oh, thank-
Get out of here.
yeah, I feel like he'd be real. I feel like a kangaroo would be real smug about it.
I just had this American bloke over here. Fucked him in the ass. Oh, yeah.
God.
Or you know, a wolf would be cool, like a timber wolf. And then like you could be like, I'm part wolf. Like, what part? Just my butthole. Just my butthole's wolf. That way.
Wolfman, but the only part of him that turns is his butthole.
My butthole
He
becomes
just gets
a primal animal. Oh, and you call that movie Full Moon. Come on, dude. It's right there.
Where's our money, Hollywood?
Where's my stuff?
Where's my stuff?
I'm sober. Where's my stuff? Dude?
If you ever write a book, it needs to be called
Where's my-
I'm sober, ...
Where's my stuff? Where's all my stuff?
Ugh.
All right. Next message. 4 of them. Number 4.
Who would win in a fight? Sasquatch or Eddie from Iron Maiden?
This is what?
Easy. Sasquatch.
Sasquatch.
Everyone knows that. You know what?
You should have screened the calls. That was fucking stupid.
It's Sasquatch. It's Sasquatch. Look, there are no
All
stupid,
right, well, how about this? Is
questions.
there a mammal that could give Sasquatch a run for its money?
A mammal or a cryptid? Or because
No, let's go mammal first.
Mammal that could give Sasquatch a run for its money?
The only thing I could think of would be like silverback gorilla.
Yeah, that's
a fair fight.
You have to go primate with primate on that one.
Right.
There's nothing really grizzly bear. A huge.
I think Sasquatch's got a grizzly.
I don't know.
But also think about Sasquatch's environment is that he's had to have gone toe to toe with a grizzly. At
You
some
would
point.
think, but I also think that Sasquatches understand and respect the grizzly, knowing that I think that's the whole thing.
I also do think that Sasquatch is like a pacifist.
Yeah, he's like a Quaker. He's a Quaker
but
gorilla.
like don't fuck with.
Don't fuck with. He'll fight if he has to.
Right.
But that's what I think. Like,
Imagine Sasquatch emerging from behind a tree, just going, "I'm your huckleberry," and then he just beats the shit out of you.
Sasquatch slowly putting down a beer, like, I don't want to do this.
Yeah.
I told you I don't do that no more. I'm the cooler. Be nice until it's time not to be nice.
What if he calls my mama a whore and Sasquatch is like, "Is she?
Is she? Dude, Roadhouse with Sasquatch would be.
Roadhouse.
Why hasn't that been a thing? Just remake the whole movie, shot for shot, just with Sasquatch.
Just imagine pointing a gun at Sasquatch and going, "I'm gonna kill you the old-fashioned way."
Or having someone tell Sasquatch he used to fuck guys like him in prison. That would be so sick. Like that would be sick.
Dude, Sasquatch having sex with the blonde nurse lady is so fucking
Oh my god. Pain don't hurt.
don't hurt.
What's wrong with you, Sasquatch?
Did you see the
remake? Yes,
It's not bad.
It was terrible.
I didn't mind
terrible.
it. I mean, it's nowhere near the glory that is the original. But
I think it was fun.
I thought it was fun. I got exactly what I wanted.
You know what I needed? You know what I needed?
What's his name had great shirts in the whole film.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Great
Gyllenhaal,
shirt.
Jake Gyllenhaal's his fashion sense great.
Yeah,
I'm not saying, but he wasn't.
Matter of fact, in the new one, you could easily replace Conor McGregor's character with any sort of primate, and you would have got the same.
Sure. Conor McGregor was not. That was one thing I didn't like about the movie. I didn't like Conor McGregor in the movie.
he was a little ridiculous.
It was a little fucking. Another thing I didn't like. No Wade Garrett character. You need Wade. The part of part of the movie.
Yeah.
You kill his fucking best friend and his like trainer, the guy who made him who he is. That's like such a crazy
Wade
element.
Garrett is the coolest part of that movie.
Get the fuck out! It's the best.
Dude, when he kicks that guy in the kneecap, then he just right there. He's like, "That hurts, don't it?" And I'm like, "God damn, that fucking rules, dude."
Wade Garrett rules. He
is the best part of that.
Was not in the movie. No element of Wade Garrett. It just wasn't.
You got to do yourself a favor and cut it the fuck loose.
Yeah, dude.
Holy shit! All right, Wade Garrett.
Wade Garrett rules. Yeah, that movie was okay.
Also, the idea that anybody is a famous bouncer is hilarious. Can we talk about how you're so good at bouncing?
It is good, dude.
That a blind guy is like, "That's Wade Garrett," and a whole room of people are like,
That's
"What?"
The name's Dalton.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Where was that guy? Nowhere.
Oh, there was no blind
There was
guy.
no blind blind.
Did anyone
guitars.
tell Jake Gyllenhaal that they thought that he'd be taller? Was that
Be bigger.
bigger.
I thought you'd be big. No one said that either.
That's not the movie.
The whole thing about that, the whole thing with Swayze being Dalton is that one, he doesn't look like much. That's what's so great about. He's not a bouncer. He's not a bouncer. He's the cooler.
He's a cooler. Also, can we talk about how he's the only person on Earth to wear a sleeveless turtleneck? He wears a sleeveless turtleneck and
Yeah,
somehow
he
is
does.
pulling it
Dude,
off.
crush his ass.
Oh my god, I love
Dude,
it.
come on. It's there's also, you know what else is not in that movie? No monster truck. No monster truck slamming through a dealership.
Yeah.
None of that.
And also, there was no one in that movie that was nearly as douchey or swarmy as the main,
Without a doubt.
as the main dude.
Dude, I'm telling you.
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying I like for the 90 minutes it took out of my life. I was like, all right, I'm not.
I guess if that's what you're going to take from it, yeah, sure.
If they just named it something.
Oh,
else.
yeah, dude, honestly, if they called it anything other than Roadhouse, if it wasn't trying to be a reboot or a revamp or a remake or whatever, it would have been fine.
I think they're making a sequel.
How?
I don't know. It was
Why?
It was Amazon's like highest grossing movie, I think.
You know why it was? Because it was Jake Gyllenhaal, and again, nothing against Jake Gyllenhaal. It was Jake Gyllenhaal looking hot. That's why. And again, nothing against Jake Gyllenhaal.
And he's punching people.
And he's yes.
And that is a recipe for success.
Dude, he's hot. He's
punching.
fighting for the good guys,
Yeah.
and he's punching people.
Has Jake Gyllenhaal ever been a bad guy?
Has Jake Gyllenhaal ever been a bad guy? What do you consider bad?
Actually, what he does to Heath Ledger in Brokeback Mountain is pretty unforgivable. I'm not gonna lie, dude. He rips that guy's heart out. That's actually the worst person.
Dude,
he's
but
ever
he
been.
wishes he knew how to quit him, though, dude. It's he. Come on, you can't just go back to your normal life.
No, you can't.
And but he also knows he has to.
Yeah.
He also knows he's got a wife and kids.
He should have moved.
He could have moved, but he wouldn't. He wouldn't move.
No.
You know what it was? He was basically in that relationship that we just got a phone call about. They get drunk sometimes. They fuck. They clean up every now and again.
That would have been really funny if he was like, every summer I go on a camping adventure with my girlfriend, or my ex-girlfriend. we go up in the mountains.
We
for
made
few
a
days.
pact. We got to do it. Oh my God. Yeah, I think Jake Gyllenhaal, the closest thing to a bad guy.
I mean, he played a bad guy in the Spider-Man movie.
Mysterion.
Yeah.
I get.
But I'm talking like an actual
bad guy. The closest I think you'll get when I say bad. Southpaw is exactly.
Yeah.
But is that even bad? That's just like fucking hood douche. He was just a fucking punch drunk boxer who,
Is it good?
Southpaw's pretty good.
Yeah,
pretty good. I would say not the.
He doesn't make bad movies. He's good in every. I can't think of a bad Jake Gyllenhaal movie.
Bad Jake Gyllenhaal.
You seen Zodiac? He fucking crushes
well, first off,
in Zodiac.
Everybody crushes in Zodiac.
Yeah, that's an amazing.
Everybody crushes. It's not just Jake Gyllenhaal.
It is literally a 3-hour movie about procedural cop work, and it's somehow the most fascinating thing you've ever seen.
It's a great movie. If
Dude,
you've
I
never
love
seen
that scene
Zodiac,
where the Zodiac's in the car and he's like, "After I kill you, I'm gonna throw the baby out the window."
Oh, yeah, dude,
And I'm
it-
like, God damn,
it
dude.
fucks. It
A
fucks.
little closer to the vest.
It's pretty goddamn good. But yeah, I'm trying to think of a bad movie Jake Gyllenhaal's been in.
Prince of Persia.
Yeah, that was crap.
Yeah,
But
all
that
we
was
found it. That's
but
not really his fault.
That was it wasn't.
I sound like his agent.
I literally
It's
was
not
like,
his fault.
I literally was like, hey, but you know what? That wasn't Jake Gyllenhaal.
He was doing the best he could with what he was given to work
They
with.
gave him shit, and he made it work for what it was. Oh my God! This has been the End Podcast. Lou, thank you so much for being on the goddamn show.
This was so much fun.
Make sure you call the hotline 833-443-5300. We'll address any comment, question, or concern you have. We're going to switch it over to Patreon later.